drive up prayer, the glory of God fell in such an incredible way. People were worshiping, still social distanced, still wearing masks, making sure we are abiding by the rules of our city and our state to make sure we take control of this virus. But the glory of God came in a great way.
We get to do it again tomorrow. We get to do it again tomorrow. Hey, Friday. Happy Friday, you all. This is the mini version of the loves. This is probably, though, we may get delivered from the whole idea of the braid situation. Renee, what's up, cuz? We may get, you know, this may be the day, this may be the emancipation bradiation. Oh boy, so any moment I'm expecting Pastor Fran to chime in and let me know to come and get it. But it's good to see all of you all. In my time of prayer, my early time of prayer, early in the morning, Sonia, it's good to see you again. I have to call you and make sure I put that order in. There are many times, especially in meditation, but in prayer and meditation, when I see your name or your picture, the same picture that is on your social media avatar space. And I have, over the years, I guess, trained myself that whenever I see a name or get an impression about somebody, before I just move on and let it go, I pray for those people immediately. And I see many of your names because I've been seeing you all for, Mariah, how many days is it total that we've been doing this? I know it's 187 and then we took a break and came back, but I see you all's faces and names very often. And I lift up you before God. And if I know anything about you, if I know you have a son, or if I know you like to make cookies, whatever it is, I say, Lord, bless that about them. Bless that about them. Because I think 347 days. I think that's a total number of days we've been in this situation, right? This whole quarantine. Yeah. But I wonder how many days was it the time that we've been on? 187, and then we stopped and restarted. Yeah. But tomorrow is one of those times where the connection, though it can't be what we want it to be and what we desire it to be, and that is jumping up and down and hugging and shouting and giving God the glory and all that together, but the times do not call for that now. But God has devised a way for us to connect spiritually at a deeper level. And the prophetic utterance that is flowing at that time, it's unbelievable. It's something about being outside. Yeah, it's something about being outside. And then some people pulled up and stayed a while and still was social distance, still had masks on. Yeah, the weather is perfect. The time is right. The heavens are open. And the glory of God is going to come in. Yeah. For those of you that can make it in the morning at 6 o'clock, yeah, we outside. John, thank y'all for being here with us too. We teach a little bit in the morning to kind of get your day started, get your day ignited at 6. And I had a thought that wouldn't leave me in 6 o'clock, Erica. And that is this whole idea. Think about this quote for a minute. Think about this quote. The one thing you control that controls everything. Habits. It is a new beginning, Tracy. It's springtime. It's the best season naturally for sowing, isn't it, you all? Springtime? Come on, where my country people at? You know you in the field right about now. You know every summer I'd go to my grandmother, my mother's mother, and spend the whole summer there. And they worked the fields. Springtime, but summertime was. It's about time to change, to give you more daylight. So, I want. Let me ask you a question. Where my country people at? Where are the people in here that understand about working in the field? I know what that's like. That is work. 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 And we've been teaching about these different types soil. See? These different types soil. Thank you. Keep that's excellent, Mariah. Different types soil. Okay? Different types soil. Wayside soil. Just off to the wayside. Yes, they don't miss that. That's work now. Now, anybody know how to work on the field? You can work. Wayside soil off to the side. Then you had weak soil, had no roots in it. And then you have weedy soil. It's choked up. And then you had wealthy soil. And we're going to dig into it deeper this week. But see all of those things right there? All of those 4 soils right there? All of us have a propensity to be one of them at any time. Don't just think you so delivered that you can't be wayward sometime. Don't think you so anointed you can't be weak sometime. No. This represents the four soils of the four conditions of our heart, of the mind, that whole heart-mind connection. The four ways that we can think. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So you have to understand clearly which one of these. Look at this. But now keep in mind now, 3 out of the 4, nothing grew. But the wealthy mindset grows. How do you get there? This is what I've been teaching in the morning. You get there by creating better habits. And I talked about 4 ways to create better habits. We gave 2 already. Now, first of all, let me tell you something. Our habits have been so internalized so long. Don't just think you can just wish them away. There's some stuff that some of us have been dealing with for decades. And don't just think you can just say one little prayer and one little shout and give one little offering and think it's going to be over. That's called a miracle. It can happen, but if a miracle happened every day, it wouldn't be a miracle. It would be normal. So it's going to take more than a few days of training. And I'm talking about any kind of habit. I'm talking about habits like self-ridicule. Some of us have a habit of self-ridicule. You have a habit of talking negatively about yourself. People can't hardly give you a compliment before you say, oh, no, that's a nice dress. Oh, this old thing? What? No, it's a nice dress. It's okay. You have a habit of not being able to take a compliment. Some men have a habit that every compliment got to lead to a relationship. Man, chill with that. Just say something, be nice, and stop expecting something back. If we want to get to the place where we have a consistent, wealthy mindset, we got to change some of our habits, like some of the eating disorders that we don't tell nobody about. Or we easy to tell somebody when we do it right, but what about the disorder that we doing stuff we just know is destructive? So it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some work. How long it take to make a new habit? 21 days? No. 90 days? No. 6 months? No. Nobody knows. I wish somebody would have never. I wish would have never taught that. I wish would have never taught that. That you can break a habit that you've been dealing with for 30 years in 6 months. It could. But know what it's going to take? Constant evaluation. Got to constantly check yourself. And then, as we talked about this morning, be patient with yourself. Some of y'all are just patient with everybody but you. You can be patient with your kids and patient with your son because he didn't do his homework, but you understand because you've been there too. You can be patient with everybody, and when it comes to you, you make one mistake, you rip your own self apart. Chill with that. It took years for some of the habits that we have. Do you know the 2 main reasons why negative habits form? The negative habits normally form out of stress and boredom. Stress and boredom. For everything from biting your nails to spending too much money online. Stress and boredom. Don't bore me. Boredom. To drinking every weekend. You drinking every. It started off on the weekend. Now it's every day. Stress and boredom. Wasting time on the internet. Stress and boredom. But so we have to create better habits. I gave you 4. I gave 2 already. I'm gonna give 2 more tonight, and we'll be gone, so you can take this home with you. Admit it and do something about it. Admit it and do something about it. Now, the admitting it part, many times people never even get there. We never even get there. But if you admit it, you gotta do something about it. I just say it took her 18 years to kick the habit of smoking cigarettes. 18 years, but she did it though. She didn't quit. Admit it and do something about it. This is my struggle right here. This where I got a shortcoming right here, and I need to do something about it. Number 2, what I taught this morning: habits are not broken; they are replaced. Habits are not broken; they are replaced. The word says if you cast out a demon and don't fill it with something else, that demon gonna come back 7 times stronger. How many times have we said we gonna break something and not do something and not call them back and not do some of the stuff we say we wasn't gonna do, and the urge came back stronger the 2nd and 3rd and 4th and 5th time? It is not just it is not just the narcotic-like feeling you have for the person. It is also something going on that you didn't replace it with something else. Because habits are not broken, they are replaced. If not, they're going to come back stronger. I wish I had a witness. And we're telling you, we all, let me tell you something about this work in progress. Me too. We all are, but we can't use that as an escape mechanism. Like, they can't use it as a parachute. Number 3. If you have a problem, start a routine. Start a routine. Let's say your habit. Let's say someone has a habit of not eating properly, and picked up a few pounds, like we all have done. Okay. So what is the answer to that? The answer to that is start a routine. The answer to that is start a routine to repair the result of the habit. The result of the habit. So I may need to get up early and with somebody and work out. I wonder how my accountability partners are doing. I never got no report back, but I ain't. Start a routine. I want you to remember this statement for the rest of your life. Remember this statement for the rest of your life. And whoever you see putting it up there, your riches are in your routines. If you want to be special, if you want to be blessed, if you want to be successful, if you want to lose weight, if you want to save money, if you want to whatever, get stronger, if you whatever it is you want to do, your riches are in your routines. And routines are designed to break negative habits. Your riches are in your routines. And let me tell you something. Routines can have a tendency to be very boring doing the same thing all the time. It could be very boring, but it is very, very, very necessary. Very, very necessary. If not, if you don't control your life will control you. You'll just be guided by the whims of somebody else's thoughts and somebody else's whatever. No, your riches are in your routines. A morning routine. Okay, you got to go to work, you got to do all the stuff in the middle. I get that. You got to go to the grocery store, but that should be a part. And then an evening routine when you get ready to go to bed, because your mornings start the night before. God always start at night. So if you want to have a successful morning, you got to have a successful evening, an evening routine. God starts at night. In the evening and the morning were the first day. In the evening and the morning were the second day. In the evening and the morning were the third day. Think night first. So this is another thing I gave him. That this is critical. Ask at night, listen in the morning. Your time of evening prayer is critical. Your evening journal is critical. Because you're going to bed now with that on your mind. After this, right here, there's no more screens for me. I'm certainly waiting to hear Pastor Fran's buzz, but there are no more screens after this. Even television, boom, done, off. I check LeBron and them out tomorrow. What's more important, me being excited about the fact that Zion dunked on somebody, or being mentally and spiritually prepared for the next day? Because that's not a part of the routine. Your riches are in your routine. You want to start a habit, you want to break a bad habit, and I say, start a routine. Number 4, this is it. This is probably the most important one of all. If you want to create a better habit, change your environment. Change your environment. Let me tell you, Keith, what I mean by listen at night. Listen, ask at night. Write it down at night. Like 4 things you really believe in God for. Write it down at night. Let it follow you in your sleep. Okay? Change your environment. Change your environment. You cannot want to be delivered from cookies, and cookies are in the environment. No, let me tell you something. You're looking at the cookie monster. I am the cookie monster, okay? And we'll figure out a way to make it the way I want it to be and then justify other reasons why. And we all do that at some level, right? Nobody's eating raw alkaline every day. Nobody's eating perfectly. So we justify ourselves but anyway, so you're looking at the cookie monster, but I want to be delivered from cookies. I can't have cookies in the environment. That's why for those of you that are in the house with other people, you have to come to some kind of agreement. I can't be trying to get myself together and you bringing home donuts. Because if the donuts are in my environment, chances are this is going to be my last one. Right? This is it after this. Throw this away. Throw this away. Throw it away. Throw it away. Right before you throw it away, let me get that last. Ain't no need to waste them. I spent the money now. This is the last one though. This is it. I'm not doing it. No, this is it. No, I swear. No, this is it. This is it. Alexa, get kale. Here's kale. Alexa, get water. Water. Alexa, get some cookies too. It's my last one. Oh God, I got it. Change your environment. Let me tell you something. If you want to do better at something, change your environment. Let me say something. These are all over the house. Come to my house. Water all over the house because I want to drink more water. So I want to develop a better habit of drinking water. So I got water all over the house. It's easy to get to. Change your environment. Change your environment. You want to quit being a mess, quit hanging out with a mess people. Change your environment. Lord, I got to get myself together. Quit hanging out with people that don't want to get themselves together. Change your environment. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, how many times I say, it's my last one. It's my last one. Yeah, but it's not going to be last one if it's in the house. The environment is critical. Change your environment. 4 ways. Four ways to create better habits. Because think about it. Think about it. It's the one thing you control that controls everything. Okay, y'all. Those who don't listen, we're sowing tonight. We're sowing tonight. Anybody who's sowing tonight, we could begin to sow now. I'll always have because I'll always give. I'll always have because I will always give. Always have. I'll always give. No need of waiting. If you got paid today, no need of... Clarity Candles, where we get our candles from. Boy, them people from Clarity family, happy, just so loyal. Happy birthday, Tracy Bello. Taruma Tithe and Treasure, thank you so much, back to Skip. And Shannon Brown, Tanya, Taruma, thank you so much. C, thank you. Ida, C, thank you. Shannon, Renee, blessings to you. Change your habits, change your environment. Bless you, Mariah. I don't want to then holler at Alexa, and now she on. So I'm on now. You shouldn't have said nothing to me. Such a fickle woman. Delisa Brown, blessings to you. Shannon Joseph, blessings to you. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Yeah, she didn't. Alexa, be quiet. See there? It's a woman. Now she's screaming louder, acting like she don't hear me. You heard me. Boy. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Shabbat Shalom. And tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, we're going to be praying with and for you. We love y'all. Love, live, inspire. Love y'all. Hush. What? You practice.